What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. This channel is nothing without the viewers, so I want to take a moment and express my gratitude for all the new subscribers, all the support on the channel. I want to talk to you about some massive developments with Ripple. Also, this came out today, Ripple's Q1 markets report, a lot of revealing information. And then you're going to want to wait till the end. I have a clip of Gary Gensler saying some crazy things about 60-70% of the crypto market. Very hypocritical on his end. Let's hop right into it. So first off, just a general news story. Chinese yuan overtakes the US dollar as the most used currency in China's cross-border transactions for the first time in history. Now, in my last video, I played a clip of this Chinese guy talking about how China actually does not want the yuan to be the world reserve currency, and this is why. Chinese assets right now, real estate, commodities, are only priced in the yuan. So if China made the yuan the world reserve currency, there'd be all these other markets. It would essentially devalue the price of the assets within China. So I never really realized that, but it's not necessarily a great thing for China. So we could see the US dollar remain as the world reserve currency. And if you guys use Twitter, best spot to reach me, contact me, shoot me a really good story. I'll include you in my video. Drippy XRP, it's also in the video description below. High Vibe Assets says everything you were told about XRP back in 2017, being a global bridge currency is still true. Bud will make you think otherwise. We have entered phase 2 of crypto adoption. XRP is at the center of the Internet of Value. And he shows this presentation from a Ripple report talking about a big shift in motion. They say the largest tier 1 custodians invest in the infrastructure to safeguard the market, triggering a virtuous cycle of adoption. This shift creates new regulatory standards, banks setting up the gold standard of compliance practices. And take a look at Wave 1 and Wave 2. Pardon me, I had to sneeze. Do you notice a difference between the companies in Wave 1 and Wave 2? Wave 1 is titled Shadow Crypto Finance. These are venture capitalist funds, exchanges, places like Coinbase, Kraken, Crypto.com. People like Grayscale, the #1 largest holder of Bitcoins in the world, besides Satoshi, the founder, Grayscale. So these are all crypto investing companies. Wave 2, in the future of crypto adoption, will be people like Visa, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, HSBC, banks and regulatory finance. Now, to get to Wave 2 and to scale that, we need regulatory clarity. And they show right here how Ripple interacts with all of the parts, all the moving parts of the banking system. And Ripple has a timeline, okay, going back to 2009 all the way to 2025 and 2030. I'm going to focus on the second half of the timeline because that's where we're at in current time. Ripple becomes the standard for international money transfers between banks. Interledger Protocol becomes the standard protocol for connecting banks' cash ledgers as part of Ripple's software. Blockchain solutions for capital markets and trade finance emerge. Interledger Protocol Java becomes the interoperability standard for Hyperledger projects. 3-point takeaways. The Internet of Value will make for money and other forms of value what the Internet did for information. Analogous to the Internet of Information, the Internet of Value needs open protocols and standards to enable the many value networks in the world to connect with one another. As banks and other financial institutions adopt open standards like Interledger to connect with one another, and with blockchain networks, we'll see the Internet of Value emerge. And this is a good transition to my next story. Right here, the founder of Chainlink talking about the need for one blockchain. There can't be multiple networks. And speaking of blockchains, XRP, if you guys need an exchange to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uppull. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure, and it's where I dollar cost and buy my XRP and Flare every day. A link in the video description below. And for my USA, Hong Kong people, $41 guaranteed. Just sign up with Webull, deposit 1 penny. You can get up to 3,000 in free stocks. Typically, you just get $40 to $300, but it's a great offer just for signing up, depositing 1 penny. You're guaranteed $41 in minimum value of stocks. Sell your stocks, close your account, buy some more XRP or Flare. Do whatever you want, but don't miss out on this free $41. A link in the video description below. Now take a listen to head creator of Chainlink.
This is another interesting topic where people have different views on it. I think the tokenization of all this stuff will to a certain degree create some governmental controls that some people may or may not like. And to another degree, it will increase the amount of value that can efficiently flow into both the traditional financial system and more importantly into the crypto system. And those CBDCs, I think, will also need to be part of this messaging standard.
Correct.
Or not part of it, but they will need to utilize something of that sense, right? And so I don't think that a messaging standard, I think it also covers treasury management, basically. It doesn't just cover the securities or the commodities industry. Basically, this messaging standard across chains, because if CBDCs all have a different chain, it's really just the same problem, right? It's how do I transact from my treasury into a commodity, out of a commodity into a security, across 5 different chains through a single messaging system that makes it simple for my back end to do that as a bank or institution.
And this is why Ripple is developing their private CBDC ledger. There's going to be one winner in this battle, and why bet against a company? Sure, maybe people will try and compete with Ripple, but they don't have the partnerships and they don't have the 12-year head start that Ripple has had. This is from an April 2023 article on Cointelegraph. This just shows the growing adoption of XRP and Ripple technology. Technological advancements like blockchain and AI will have a major impact on the future of banking. Obviously, blockchain technology is being utilized to increase the security and effectiveness of cross-border payments, with companies like Ripple partnering with banks around the world. And then this from Crypto Globe, harnessing the power of XRP, unveiling the benefits of Ripple's on-demand liquidity. The general crypto market is starting to realize what we've been realizing this whole time. Cross-border transactions have long been a source of friction in global finance. The conventional process involves pre-funded accounts, often burdened with high costs and time-consuming procedures. Enter on-demand liquidity, Ripple's solution that has been quietly transforming the landscape for years. Using XRP as a bridge currency, on-demand liquidity enables financial institutions to transfer funds across borders instantly, reliably, and cost-effectively. It bypasses the need for pre-funding. This is massive. Banks care about money. All business cares about money, but banks specifically are the business of money, and this saves them money. And it leverages the speed and efficiency of XRP, which can move in mere seconds. And then they show how XRP acts as a bridge currency. Cost efficiency, obviously, on-demand liquidity dramatically reduces operational costs, saving banks money. Unparalleled speed. Traditional methods of transferring money across borders are notoriously slow, sometimes taking several days. Just think about that. Taking several days in this technologically advanced world doesn't make any sense. On-demand liquidity is the future. It takes full advantage of high-speed settlement, enabling transactions to be completed in seconds. Ripple posted this today. The Q1 2023 markets report is live. Very long document, but Crypto Insights UK summarizes it here for us.
XRP holder, listen up. Ripple just released their Q1 2023 markets report. I'm going to quickly go through the notable takeaways here. Total sales of XRP by Ripple up 140 million in Q1 to 361 million versus the 226 million from Q4. The bulk of this probably going to institutions and ODL. On-chain activity remains strong with a 34% increase from Q4 to Q1 up to $115 million in Q1, and centralized exchange volume pumped up 46% in Q1 to $1 billion from the 698 million from Q4 of 2022. The EU, UK and UAE proposed new regulatory regimes for crypto focused on licensing and activity-based frameworks. And developers proposed a new interoperability standard for the XRP ledger that would enable users to transfer digital.
So the big takeaway I want to address is the total XRP sales from Q4 2022, so just a 4-month time span, to this past quarter, 2023. XRP purchases were 360 million compared to 226 million, right? About a 60% increase. This is all in a market downtrend and with a lawsuit, right? Ripple doesn't care. They're continuing to build. And now for this clip from Gary Gensler. Digital asset investor says, yep, this guy is acting like he's Indiana Jones and barely got out of the cave after running past arrows and dodging a boulder when the XRP community has been showing it for years. This current lecture has been deleted, but take a listen to what he says at the end about pretty much all of the crypto market.
So we already know in the US and in many other jurisdictions that 3/4 of the market are not ICOs or not what would be called securities, even in the US, Canada, and Taiwan, the 3 jurisdictions that follow something.
2/3 of all crypto assets are not securities.
similar to the Howey test that we've talked about. 3/4 of the market is non-securities. It's just a commodity, a cash crypto. So you'll hear debates about initial coin offerings and what's a security and what's not a security. Relevant and important debate. But for 3/4 of the market, it's not particularly relevant as a legal matter, as a regular.
For 3/4 of the market, it is not relevant as a legal matter. Yep, this is the same guy suing Coinbase, suing Algorand, and suing XRP. Really doesn't make any sense when you hear him say that. As always, guys, I hope you learned something from the video. If you did and you enjoy this content, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. And when you watch the full video, it really supports the channel. So let me know you finished the video by commenting the hypocrisy in the comment section below. I'll try and respond to all those comments. As always, guys, God bless you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.